channel was called Unfavorable Semicircle. At first, its uploads were almost meaningless. 4 seconds long, a black screen, no sound, just titles filled with strange symbols and numbers. Nothing about it made sense. But the real mystery was never the content. It was the rate. Because YouTube doesn't work like that. Every video has to be processed, compressed, verified. That takes time. But this channel uploaded like it had direct access to YouTube's servers. At first, it posted once every 10 minutes. Then, faster and faster. Until by February 5th, 2016, it was uploading 3 videos every minute. Non-stop. For months. No breaks. No pauses. No human could do that. The videos looked random, but they weren't. There was a pattern hiding underneath everything. Flashing colours, geometric shapes, bursts of static, and symbols that kept appearing over and over again. Most of the videos were only a few seconds long, but some stretched for hours, up to 11 hours of almost nothing. And the longer people watched, the stranger it became. Some viewers reported headaches, others said they felt nauseous. One person claimed he watched for 3 hours, but when he checked the time, 6 hours had passed. That's when people started digging deeper. They began combining thousands of frames, layering videos on top of each other, trying to force meaning out of the chaos. And eventually, something appeared. A human figure standing still. But there was one detail no one could explain. It had no face. For a while, the channel went unnoticed. Until 2015, when a post appeared on Reddit. Found something weird. At first, it got almost no attention, just a few replies. But by December, everything changed. People started investigating, not casually, but seriously. They built databases, wrote scripts, analysed thousands of videos, frame by frame. A user known as Jackalaka Ding Dong focused on the audio, listening over and over again, searching for anything hidden. And eventually, he found something.
I felt really uneasy listening to this, trying to pick out the sequence. The whole thing is quite unsettling.
Buried deep in the noise was a voice. Faint, distorted, but clear enough to understand. It was reading out coordinates, latitude and longitude, numbers that pointed to one place, far from land, far from people, the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. At this point, people started forming theories. Some believed it was similar to Cold War number stations, broadcasting coded messages to hidden agents. Others thought it was something else entirely, a recruitment system, like Cicada 3301. But then, a cybersecurity expert stepped in. After analysing the channel, he made one thing clear. This wasn't simple. The system behind it was far too sophisticated to be a number station, meaning whatever this was, it operated on a completely different level. And then, something happened that changed everything. The channel reacted. When investigators started recognizing patterns, the patterns changed. One example stood out. People began identifying the Sagittarius symbol. Within just 4 hours, the next 47 videos had no symbol at all. It was as if something was watching them back. By now, the mystery had grown too big to ignore. On February 26, 2015, the BBC published an article about it, calling it YouTube's strangest mystery. For the first time, this wasn't just an internet rabbit hole, it was real. And later that same day, at 15:40 Eastern, everything stopped. The channel was gone, terminated by YouTube. The reason was simple: spam. the upload rate had become too much. It was overwhelming the system itself. But just before it disappeared, someone had already been preparing. A Reddit user known as It's Safer Indoors had been archiving everything. Thousands of videos, saved, catalogued, studied. By the time the channel was gone, over 23,000 videos had already been preserved. Gigabytes of data, enough to keep the investigation alive. For a moment, it felt like the mystery was over, but it wasn't, because 3 weeks later, the channel came back. Same name, but everything else had changed. The videos were different now, longer, some lasting over 10 hours, but almost nothing happened in them, just a single pixel changing colour, slowly, as if it was testing something, testing who was still watching. Then came what investigators called lock videos. Individually, they meant nothing, but when combined, frame by frame, they revealed an image. And in 2022, someone finally decoded it. It was the Voyager Golden Record, the message humanity sent into space in 1977, which raised a question no one could answer. Was something responding? Because once again, coordinates appeared, leading to the same location, the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, an area where, in 1982, a research vessel detected something unusual, a massive object, about 130 feet long, unlike anything known. The report was classified, and then, on September 15th, 2017, the channel uploaded one final video, Restez strangest, and disappeared, completely. That same day, NASA ended the Cassini mission. After 20 years in space, the probe burned up in Saturn's atmosphere. A coincidence, maybe. Or maybe, this channel was never meant for us.